Okay. Um, Making these vlogs, I guess, just kind of keep track of what I do and how the market moves. I'm doing this for fun. I'd like to say it's kind of like a little game for me. Um, yeah, it is 2:17. We are trading on Tokyo session right now. Let's go see what news says. It's filtered, right? Yep. We're good. Yeah, we're good. I'd like to say. Wait, no, how do I? Forex Factory. Do I have it for Tokyo? JPY. Yeah, okay, I do. Well, news seems well, so let's start. We have the sweep of liquidity right here. Should be going up. We have a bullish daily bias. A little bit more bullish here, I'd like to say. Oh, let's check the markets on the 1 hour. See which one looks. Whoa. We could see. So we have highs right here for previous sessions, both previous sessions. So that's a good marker. We have lows of previous session right here, which it did wipe just because this little, the candlestick, the wick itself, and lows down here, which I don't think it's gonna hit. Not at all. It's not gonna hit. There's a fair value gap right here we can look at. So let's see this at the 30 minutes. Yeah, building down. Tapped into this order block right here. Right, order block. Tapped into it. Swept. Went up. I don't like all these fucking bars here. Fuck that. 15-minute. It could go back into this and it bounce up and hit these previous highs. I'm looking for a liquidity sweep. I think that's my strategy. I think it's a liquidity sweep. We could see it. Just move that. Highs of New York, lows of New York here. Swept lows. Started up, came up. Liquidity sweep here. Skyrocketed. Boom, 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 boom. It's building up. I'm looking for a liquidity sweep of this. So actually, let's erase that. If we can put an alarm here. An alarm here goes down. Liquidity sweep. Hits this take profit here. This would be take profit. That's what I think. Let's look at the other market. Let's look at GBPJPY. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Liquidity sweep. Boom, 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 boom. Crazy liquidity sweep by Tokyo yesterday. London did it again. Rose up. New York came up. Tokyo's up here. I want it to come down here. Kind of. Okay, let's see. Let's see. If anything, let's mark our highs and lows at the 1 hour. I think that's what I like to do. That's good right there. That's good right there. And I would also put it here. Just no, wait. How do I see? I don't want to mark random stuff out. That's not what I want to do. Fair value gap here, right? And I guess right here, and I'd put my another take profit at the entrance of that fair value gap, so I think it'd be there. Those who do my take profits, boom, boom, boom. go. Yeah, it's still bullish. Bullish daily bias. Bullish on the 4 hour. Bullish on the 1 hour. Go down to the 30-minute. Let's see. Boom. Liquidity sweep here. So this is a good one. Came up. This became an order block. Tanked that. Sweeped. Boom. Rose up. You see this right here though? This is liquidity right here. So I want Tokyo to come down. Liquidity sweep this. Hits that take profit. I would actually trade on this one. Not on this one. Just because of how much of the I don't know how to explain it. It's just like the chance, not the chance. It's like how much liquidity there is to be swept. That's what I like. I like markets that like have all this liquidity here, just waiting, just pooling for it to be swept. Go down to the 15-minute. Still liquidity. Sweet here. We see it here. Actually, we see it here as well. Okay, so it's one here, one here. I wanted to sweep this one primarily and put this one too. Put it at the bottom because it's the trend is just, you know, it's bullish. Boom. Place orders here, come up. Boom, swept these, come up here. There's still liquidity here, right? Order placed, order placed. It's gonna come up. I think it's gonna smash that. Boom, fucking skyrocket. That's what it's gonna do. And on the 5-minute, yep, liquidity. Small. Okay, so look, boom. I think it's gonna come down, right? It's gonna come here. Maybe make one more. It's gonna make one more peak, and then I think it's gonna. There's also liquidity here to be swept. But I wanted to come down here, kind of sweep this. But this is also good. This is also good. What we could do, right? If I were to place a kind of hasty position, I'd put it at probably put it at these. No, I'm looking over here. Some lows over here, right? But a little bit below this wicket. I want it to be below this, right? Because if you put it at it, it's gonna. How do I explain this? It's gonna, just like it happened here. You put it right there. It's gonna come. It's gonna sweep you out, right? If you place your order here, that's gonna rocket. And it's gonna take out these highs right here. It would have gone, boom. Hold on. Let me just draw. Fuck it. Let me just draw. If you placed order, if you place your stop loss here, and your take profit was at these highs, that's not a straight line. Holy crap. The market basically came up, came down, liquidated you, and then it rose. You're basically the profit for all of these people. You were the profit. You got your chud for this. Your chud for being swept. And that's what I don't want to do. How do I erase this? What? Oh, I'm on the... Jesus. Can I control Z that? No. Oh, I can't. Okay, whatever. But yes, that's what I don't want to do. That's why we don't place it at the very bottom of these. If you would have placed your stop loss down here, somewhere around here, you would have still hit that take profit. That's the thing. That's why you don't put it right at the bottom. You put it just a little bit below. And I want to see, right, if we use Fibonacci and we place at our boom, right? I don't know if I'm using this right, but if you place it at our take profit where I'm supposed to be, we could put our stop loss down here, right, at the very bottom, right here, which would still be good. What would that be? What would that be? If we put it right here, now your stop loss would be right here, right? That's not where it goes. It'd probably be, if we were to put it here, and you would have gone here. That's a 1 to 1.7. That's good. At least that I'd say. So if I were to do it, Fibonacci, come here, here, go up to here. That's if we want a 1.7. That's what we don't want. We don't want a 1.7. we want a if that's a we want a 1.7, we don't want a 1.7. This is if you're being safe, I'd like to say. I really want to know how Fibonacci works. That's one of the things that I like really want to work on. Boom. Wait, boom. Just so it's like right at that line, right? Boom, zoom in, boom, zoom in. We could place it. No, cause it's like barely down there, anyways. Yeah. Holy. I wanna know how that works. Probably look at things later. Liquidity right here, cause never got swept. You could put it down here. I would put it at these lows right here. Yeah, I'd put it at these lows. So if I were to enter off the liquidity sweep, I'd put it at these lows for this right here, and take profit up here. That'd be a 2.61, right? I would greatly take that. Even then, even if you put it from here to here, right? What is that? That's still a 1.48, so we're good. We're Gucci. I want to see a liquidity sweep. I see that liquidity sweep, putting it in an order. I would put it in an order, and I would come up here. That's why I see, like, that's why I would want these markets more compared to this one, just because at least for my take profits, like there's one clear one, and then if we go up to the 1 hour, one clear one, and then from there there's like not much over here, which that's just me, right? I'm just some people might put theirs up here, which would be awesome, which it would kind of make sense just as it came up here, came into this order block, and it's still in the positive direction, so it could come up here, right? But I don't want to do that. That's not no. I make trades on the 5-minute. That's what I place orders for the 5 minutes, but I use the higher time frames to let me identify where I should put those orders, right? And I use the 1 hour for my my take profits and stuff like that. So delete that. That's what I would do personally. Let's see if price will go down and sweep this. Just I want it to maybe hit this liquidity right here. It's gonna sweep, and then I think it's gonna rally. It's gonna sweep and it's gonna rally. That's what I think it's gonna do. Just because even in our daily bias, it is still positive, right? It is still. It's within our daily bias, and it would fulfill. So we have. Let's see if we can expand this. How do I? Okay. Anyways, we would have daily bias. Oh my god. Daily bias. We have liquidity sweep. Liquidity sweep, and it would be daily bias liquidity sweep. Would it hit a fair value gap? No. This would have been the fair value gap here, and it did. It hit that, so it's still within that fair value gap. What else? I want at least 3. Let's go to higher time frame, see if we can find anything to back up our claim. Right, that's what you want. We want our openings to back up our claims. To back up what we know will confirm, will heighten the chances of us ticketing it out. Right. It would also, if you look at it this way, go up, bump. This is now a order block, so it would be going into the order block. And boom. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, just because it's in the order block right now. Just because it closed right here. This one's the one that closed. So it's still within the order block. But yeah, I do think that it's gonna come down, sweep, and then frickin' rally. That's what I think it's gonna do. Will it happen? Hopefully. Hopefully. And I don't know. Hopefully it does happen. You know what I mean? Because then that'd mean that we're right, and that we do know about money, and that we did watch all those TJR videos, and we did learn something. But you know what I mean? At the end of the day, don't get affected if it doesn't happen. If anything, this sweep is just for us to enter. If it doesn't sweep and it rallies, whatever. Sure, we didn't make money. We also didn't lose money. So you could think of it like that, right? Waiting on this. Waiting on this. What is my 20 minutes remaining? Not bad. Not bad. Let's see what the price is gonna do. What price is gonna do. What price is gonna do. To be honest, the next one's starting up here pretty soon. It's I for some reason trade at the very like very not very but like it's at the later times of Tokyo Open, right? If we were to have placed it and up here, I don't know. It's because I like letting Tokyo build, and then from there we assess. I also like Tokyo session because I feel like the day's over, right? So time, the market, money has gotten time to know where it wants to go, know what it wants to do, and then we just ride the wave. Ride the wave. Let's see what Forex. Let's see what's going on tomorrow. CPI at 1 a.m. That might affect our market, our ship. That might affect our best GB. Nah, yeah, we trade GBP. We'll see. We'll see how that works. We'll see how that unemployment claims. Oh, what? Jesus. Friday there is no trades going on. Holy. Jesus. Tomorrow's CPI. Yeah, I mean, it's whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever. I had this quiz today. I think I did pretty good. You know what I mean? Look at this. You hear that? Hold on. Jesus, that is one heavy book. Heavy book. I wish I could just speed up progress. Just sweep it. Just sweep it. But look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my God. Look at this. Look. Chopping it up and not going anywhere. All this chopping. Look at this. Boom. Ended right here. Ended right here. Ended right here. Ended right here. And it's probably gonna end like right here. Like it's barely gonna move. And then I'm gonna and then I'm gonna close the video, and it's gonna so I just want to see what price does. This video has been going on for a while. This is a 20-minute video. What the heck? I guess just to talk about the trading while the price develops. It's kind of a hobby. You know what I mean? It's just not something I plan to ever do long term. I have dreams that go beyond just being a trader. Nothing against traders, you know what I mean? They make mad money. But I don't see that for myself. I just think it's kind of cool. I just think it's kind of cool knowing how price moves and everything. So it's a good skill to have. You know what I mean? And the more skills you have, the more you get paid in the future. So I'm young. It's time to. This is the time to learn new things. Time to test them. What? You saw that in a second? It went. Pew! Jesus, it might hit one of these. Sweep. Sweep. Up. It's not. What are we doing? What are we doing? It came up, and it has a long candlestick down. Long candlestick down. Chopped up, went down. Chopped up, chopping, up. Hopefully, just see what I say. What did I say? It barely moved. Barely moved. And that's a big move up. What? No. What's going on in the 1 minute? Boom. 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 Boom, 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 boom. What the heck? I don't know if I should start making my trades on the 1 minute or I should stay at the 5 minute. I've been staying at the 5 minute for a while. Look at this though. Liquidity sweep. Sky. Okay, look, let's see, right? Liquidity sweep, rocket. And I'd put my thing right here at these lows. Jesus. So 1 and 9 point. That's a 2.0 trade. Oh my god, what did I do? Should I move down to the 1 minute? I don't know. But for right now, we're staying at the 5 minute. Just cause. I'm gonna low-key end the video here. Just cause I do not want to wait for that. I do not want to wait for that hoe. I think it's gonna take too long. But I promise you, as soon as I end it, it's gonna boom. Boom. It's gonna hit. Boom. Boom. That's what it's gonna do. But I'm gonna end it here because I want to go play Overwatch and throw my matches. And I also have homework to do. And I low-key don't want to do it. But I gotta get that done. We'll end the video there. I guess tomorrow we'll see what happened to price, what happened to everything. And we'll see if we were right. Look, my prediction is, right? I'll name it right now, just so we can see. Hopefully it comes here. And it's going to rally and hit this take profit. What happens between here and here? I don't know. I have no idea. It could do this. It could very well do this. Okay, I kind of missed it, but pretend like this is like right here. Like this line went like right here. Like it didn't touch. It could very well do that and take that take. But that's still take profit. You know what I mean? That would still be our take profit. And I think that is what we need. So I think I'm gonna place my drawing here. I'm gonna see what happens. Tomorrow I will update. See what happens. This is why we're trading. Daily buys, liquidity sweep, order block. That's when I would place it and I would go up. Okay. That's how I'm probably gonna end up doing a lot of these. It's just prediction. But we'll see. We'll see. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go get done my homework. 25 minutes. Oh my god. Okay. Today it's February 17th, 2026. So, we'll see. What am I even going to name this video? I'll figure it out. Okay.